same 24. So why the fuck you wanna hate on me, little nigga? We got the same 24. You breathe the same air that I breathe, little nigga.
It's nigga Luze Skrew checking in, my boy Vereen. If you ain't fucking with Vereen, you agree. And this is an exclusive.
Alright, man. So what was it like growing up in your hometown?
Growing up in my hometown?
Yeah.
I grew up in the country, so like I say, it was just always chill, bro. Real peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my hometown, like our capacity was probably like 1,000 people, 1,100 people. You know what I'm saying? So it real small.
Yeah.
Everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was more so like, but that's why I learned like loyalty from, like, just being like amongst like people that you know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know everybody, so like everybody look out for everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just kind of like born with that. You know what I'm saying? It's the same type of shit. Just everybody wake up, go to work, come back home, same shit tomorrow. So you always had like that hustle mentality. Nah, you gotta do something to get $1. Like, you gotta be doing something. You know what I'm saying? That's how that basically was.
And what are some of your craziest experience growing up? Like, well, one crazy experience you remember?
Shit.
That's so real crazy.
Shit, them nigga that it was this one time, man, I got down. Nah, I ain't gonna talk about that one. It was one time I almost got shot though.
Yeah.
We were down there like the bridge. It was like a bridge where our house was and shit. And like we used to fuck with like snakes and shit. In the summertime you always see snakes, you know what I'm saying? Like we used to wake up just to go and like pick plums and peaches and shit. Find a snake, kill that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, so shit. One time we had seen these two snakes on like the side of the road. Well actually they were like down on the bridge and they were mating.
Yeah. And
I was trying to go down there and get them. My cousin was flying through at the time. We stopped him, told him what was going on. He shoot to the crib, go get his gun, come back down there, and you know, I'm down there trying to pick him up, and he just go to goddamn, you know, just, yeah, bitch could have ricocheted anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I probably was like, maybe like 14 years old then, some shit like that. That young, so like, at that time, it was just like seeing bullets like just coming everywhere. You just like, what the fuck? Like, that about one of the crazy things that happened. Yeah.
Okay. And what are some of the fun things you can do? Like, as far as like growing up, or now, what are some of the fun things you?
Now?
Yeah.
Fun for me is just like, fun for me being with the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I always, like, you know, with me moving to Atlanta, you know, like me being away from home, it kind of like, you feel isolated. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like just when I be home with family, when I'm around family, when I'm doing shit with family, that when I feel like, you know, shit, anything we do fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I say being with family, making music, always fun. I read a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I do simple stuff, you know, simple shit be fun to me. You know, but I also know how to make everything fun. Yeah. Especially when you're making the most out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep it real simple. Real simple.
And what is like one thing you noticed like when you entered the music industry that you hated? Like you didn't even know the shit was like that, like one thing.
Dudes just doing shit for like publicity.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Like, just always doing some shit that just like
the clout.
Yeah, just for clout. You know, like make some shit seem like it real legit, and then like turn the shit into some bullshit that they know like people will run out with real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just be like, damn, so nigga really ain't as genuine that he was coming off as.
Yeah. You really need him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what do you enjoy most about being an artist?
Just being able to like you know, words is everything.
Yeah.
You know, words is everything. So, you know, when it comes to like the most important thing about it, it's alright, you know, when you making a song, you can make a song, but when you make a song that people like can feel at any moment, you can connect with somebody like on a whole nother level.
I can
you know,
relate to.
On any given day, just because you made this song, you know, the way you did, somebody could just come back and just be like, man, let me go listen to that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all because you thought about it. You know, so I feel like the art being appreciated, like the most like fun part about it that I like. You know.
And what are some of the main things you need in the studio to like catch that vibe?
The main things I need. Probably apple juice. I need apple juice, cranberry juice, something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you're in the studio, you need that go-to drink that just, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Something like that. Or I smoke, but sometimes I like to be sober, you know? So it's like, it just depends on what I'm going in there for.
Yeah.
Because certain songs, you don't need to be necessarily like high, you know? You need to make it in like a sober type of tone, you know? So sometimes, you know, I feel like a need is, I gotta have my weed.
Yeah.
You know
so
what I'm saying?
Is like your better songs are when you're high or not high? What would you say?
I wouldn't say neither one.
Neither one?
My shit hard,
Yeah.
high or sober.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, and be honest, me being high, it don't even like, cause I don't take pills or none of that type of shit. You know, so I only smoke. So when I smoke, like, I always tell people, like, when you smoke, you gotta know why you smoking. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say I'm smoke just to smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I smoke, it's to relax myself. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I'm getting to a point where I want to focus up, I want to be zoned in, you know, I smoke. You know, that's just to like, just kind of like chill me down so I can just really like flow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I say it like that, yeah.
And what's your process of like making a song? Like, do you write or do you freestyle?
I don't freestyle.
You freestyle just.
I freestyle like from playing around.
Yeah.
But the content of my music be so like I'm really trying to like tell you some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
write it down. Yeah.
Even if I might say some shit that might throw you off, like on some joking shit, where it's like, nah, I need you to like focus. You know what I'm saying? Like back on what I'm saying. You know, like, so it's more so like once I find that like beat that I really like can like fuck with, it's more so like what I hear. I like to listen to the beat, let the beat talk to me, you know, and then just, you know, pick up on it, you know, punch in a little bit, you know, and then once some shit comes to me though, for like a hook, it's over with then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like once I get the hook, cause I'm crazy with them hooks. Yeah, I'm done with them hooks. You feel me? So once I catch that hook, it's over with from now.
Okay. And as, like, if you had to compare your style of rap to any artist, like, who would it be?
A lot of people done gave me. Number one with Gucci.
Gucci.
2 with Juicy J. I done got Dolph. I done got T.I. I done got like K.O.K's Boosie. You know what I'm saying? So, and those are all the people that I listen to as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like listening to music that's cool, you know, but when it's go-to, shit that I like to ride to, shit I like to listen to, I like to listen to like the same type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really have like a small little playlist when I listen to shit. I just know what I be wanting to listen to.
So who's your top 5 as far as like artists you listen to?
Right now?
Yeah.
My top 5. Okay. Number 1 is me. Number 1 is me. 2, 2, I'll probably go with Kevin Gates. 3, and you gotta put. Let go with Boosie for 3.
Boosie.
2 probably will be I listen to a lot of Young Dolph. Listen to a lot of Young Dolph. Let me see. My last will be Rocco. I always keep Rocco in the playlist. Always. A lot of people done slept on Rocco.
Yeah.
You feel me? A lot of people done slept on Rocco. But that's always one of my. I don't care like who else trending, and I switch up my playlist at time. You know what I'm saying? But like them like go-to people though. You know, like Rocco, I put on This Morning, and it's like that shit get me going any day.
Just the vibe.
You know what I'm saying? Just the vibe of it.
So Biggie or Pop? It's a hard one.
That is I'm gonna say Pop.
Pop. So
Yeah.
why Pop? Is it because
I say Pop because we, you know, when it comes to his personality, you know, he was a real like resilient person. You know what I'm saying? He was outspoken as well.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't mind speaking in his mind about certain things. You know, really the truth. You know, like a lot of people have that platform and don't use it. You know, so it's like I feel like the way I came across Biggie was different than the way I came across Pop.
Yeah,
So I gravitated to a Pop a lot more, you know, because I'm hearing about, well, you know, Tupac did such and such, but it's speaking on shit that's just like damn, he spoke on some real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I say Pop.
So being an artist is like one of the most dangerous jobs you can have.
Mm-hmm.
So at what point in an artist's career, like an up and coming artist, should they move out their hometown? At what point you feel?
What point?
Yeah. Because most artists, they die in their hometown.
I feel like once you get to that point where you always got shit to lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you trying to gain, period.
Sure.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, when you get to a certain level of, I wouldn't even say success. I say like once you get to a certain level of your progression, it's kind of like you have to get to a point you gotta be like, all right, it's time to like move, because it's like if I get too comfortable, you know, I can still open myself up for something. You know, it's not that you abandoned in the whole time, but it's like when you in a like comfortable space, like you tend to like go blind in certain areas.
Yeah.
And the nigga might just be feeling like, hey,
too comfortable.
I feel like knocking that nigga off today. You know what I'm saying? Knowing how you move, this the whole time, you know what I'm saying? I know what's what.
Yeah.
And it's over with right then and there. You know, once you get like threats or things that you know, like you could just feel it.
Just gotta shift.
Yeah. You gotta I always train myself to like go with my instincts.
Yeah, the first instinct.
First instinct, you know what I'm saying? Cause like anytime I done went against it, I done got burnt. You feel me? Like every time.
Yeah.
So it's like now, when I feel some shit, like I just go with it. Even if I don't know why. If I don't know why, I just go with it. You know what I'm saying? So, and cause it ain't about what somebody else think. You feel me? Cause what I know, you might not understand.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't get paid to get you to understand shit, don't you? You know what I'm saying? So, furthermore, it's like, fuck it. You know, like, I'm going to just do what I feel best for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that.
Okay. So the single, Same 24, like, what's your meaning behind the song?
We got the same 24.
Same
Get up off your ass and let get that dough. Nigga, it's your fault if you getting lit.
Yeah.
And then my fault they don't get more. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, bruh, Man, I done been in so many fucked up situations, dog.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I got this shit resilient tatted on me for a reason. You feel me? Cause like I ain't never folded in no situation. You feel me? Like I done bounced back from everything that done ever knocked me down. You feel me? So it like I did that shit without asking nobody for shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like knowing what I had to like do, it kind of some shit like, hey, it is what it is. I ain't finna never get to a point where I just be like, okay, let me ask a nigga for some shit to see if he gon'. And if he don't give it to me, then what?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Then what? You know, so you just be like, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do for myself. I can't ask nobody for nothing, cause another nigga gotta make a way for your damn self too. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got the same 24 to do anything. So, like, don't ever get to a point where you feel like you gotta, like, hate on the next man. Because he might be in a better position. You don't know what he had to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably went through
You
the
don't
same
know.
thing you went through.
He probably went through the same thing you went through and just now is evolving from this shit. You know? But see, you got so many, like, simple-minded people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that why I always, like, being like an isolated nigga. You know, I never really moved with too many people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really always move by myself because like, I know people don't think the way I do. No niggas don't think the way I do. You know what I'm saying? They're like, while the next nigga might be thinking, I'ma just pull this little lick off right here and this gonna be the end. This gonna get me out. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if it don't work, then what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, is you gonna get to a point where you like, okay, fuck this shit. Like, I gotta get myself out.
Yeah.
If that means like, okay, I gotta tell them everything that happened, then I'm fucked up too.
True.
You know, I'm fucked up too. So it's like, what I do? You know what I'm saying? I trusted you to do this and that, and you didn't. You know, so it's like, I always just got to a point where I was just like, if somebody feel like they should hate on me for anything, it's like that's an insecurity within yourself, you know? Cause shit, I know with plenty of days I ain't wanna get up and do shit, you know what I'm saying? It take work to make $1, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be like, same way a nigga can sit around all day and just ask a nigga for shit while you can be behind a counter flipping burgers. You feel me? Like, but you just have to put that pride to the side and be like, what's more important?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the whole meaning behind it was just like more so like consciously wake people up. You know what I'm saying? To be on some shit like, look, ain't nothing he said was not true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing he said ain't nothing I said in the song was not true, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you my own experience, but like I'm also telling you like, you know, like look, it's just consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like I took advantage of everything that was in front of me, and I progressed, and just repeated it. And now look where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So it like we got the same 24.
So any up and coming projects you have in the process?
I got an EP that's gonna drop. One I don't want to say when. It's soon though. So I already put together. I just ain't put no release date on it yet. I really just been pushing saying 24. You know what I'm saying? Like shoot the video for it, put the video out. You know, I might drop a little something before then. You know, just to get some more music out. But I got the EP sent back. Barbecue and Mildew. It's on the way.
Okay. So what makes you different from other artists in your hometown that you?
In my hometown,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say we different. You know, we the same. We just express our ideas, you know, in another way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause for me to say like an artist in my hometown is like different for me. It's kind of like to say me and that nigga ain't cut from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? So like we different in certain aspects. You know, as far as like, only thing I feel like that'll make us like different that I speak on is maybe the lyrical content. You know what I'm saying? Or the things that you doing to like get your music out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like niggas ain't going 100 with it. Niggas just did what they could. And that was the outcome. You know what I'm saying? I just really started taking my shit serious. I just started taking it serious for about a year now, year and a half now. You know what I'm saying? So it's more so like, okay, what I'm gonna do with it. If that would, whatever artist was in my hometown that did what they did, I don't know what they got going on. They might be working on some shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like us being different, I just feel like the lyrical content, what I'm speaking on, is always gonna be different. Cause I'm gonna make sure that I ain't saying what the net nigga saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like the versatility. I feel like I'm I'm an all over artist. It ain't really nothing that I can't step into. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I drop the EP, them 6 songs there, like they were handpicked by me. You know, so that project, you know, when you be able to get to a point where you want to judge that, it's like, okay, yeah, okay, I can respect this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah.
Is it gonna be any features on the EP?
No features. No features. You know, the title of it, Barbecue Mildew. Just think about it. You know, barbecue mildew is a country slang type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you say barbecue mildew, just basically you know you're gonna do something or not. You know, you're gonna do something, you're gonna rock. So it's like when I came up with like making that the title of the EP, it was more so like, damn, like when you to that point where you're really thinking about like, damn, I'm barbecue mildew, you thinking to yourself. You by yourself at that time. So you know, like I like to try to like do things in a more creative aspect. Like, okay, yeah, that first EP, I ain't gonna have nobody on it. Cause I need people to know that this was my decision to be able to, you know, say, I'm coming into the music industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Solely on by my own self. I don't need nobody to co-sign saying like, hey, yeah, I'm the reason why he started music, or yeah, this my little nigga. Nah, it was all me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't putting no features on that out. No.
Alright. So for up and coming artists, which of these 3 things you think is the most important? You got the clout, the money, or the talent?
For up and coming artists, clout, money, or talent. It depend on what target they going to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just want to be an up and coming artist that like pop off,
yeah,
just go on some viral shit, then the clout would be more important to you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're an artist that want to be independent, I feel like it's more so like your talent, because you got to prove it. Independent and want to stay independent and make big shit, I feel like the money.
The money.
You know what I'm saying? Like the talent is like it'll get you there, but kind of like now it's more so like if you can just have like a little bit and it'll get you in the door. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have that bread to fund it though.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to like get to a point you say, you know, even like people like Dolph, like who have their own record label, like independent. You know, so when it's on some shit like that, you like, okay, yeah, that I need the money. You know.
So what are some of the things you accomplished as an artist past year? You feel like
The past year,
yeah,
I done accomplished a lot. I had to really like reflect back on it. And I really done did a lot, bro. Like, now mind you, a year ago, in 2017, I had just got out of jail. So when I got out of jail at that time, it kind of threw me back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Cause them days like just off the land is like, you ain't making no money, ain't nothing in motion, you know what I'm saying? So from that time when I got out, I had a list of things that I wanted to do. You know, I got everything like copyrighted, trademark, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I had got my cover done. I had got all my songs recorded, re-recorded, you know what I'm saying? I had got like, you know, it was like even like from like actually buying beats, you know what I'm saying? Like I buy all my shit, you know, so like buying beats and like being able to say like, okay, shit, I done bought all the beats, I done recorded all the songs, the EP just chilling now, you know what I'm saying? Like I could put that out whenever, you know what I'm saying? And then actually getting to that point where I got like all my credentials straight, you know, and then finally putting the project out, you know, like that was the one thing I told myself, like going out of last year, I was like, I gotta put some music out, you know what I'm saying? I at least gotta draw some, you know, so within the past year, I really done came far.
Okay. And where do you see yourself a year from now as an artist?
Where I see myself, I don't even like to look at it like where I see myself. You know, will the path take me where it take me? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause there's so many things that can happen when you say like, oh, I see myself. Like I don't even really like to speak on it. I just like to do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, you know, once you can say like, okay, I see myself doing this, and it's like in a matter of time, things could change. You like, damn, shit, I might want to do this now. You like, damn, I don't see myself like, you know. So, where I see myself in a year, I only see myself just being better than where I am, where I am now. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And what's next besides like the EP for you as an artist?
What's next? I really want to like build a platform for myself where I can like let the music take me into like motivational speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like I always just wanted to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I always like just speaking to especially like the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could just, ain't no if, when I build a platform for that, that's what I'm going into. You know, like I always just wanted to be able to, you know, like even it's a lot of little children that they look up to the little shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if that's what got your attention, and that's the only thing that really can get your attention to get you to hear something, I gotta use it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit happen in mysterious ways, so I'm all for it. You know, that's really all I ever wanted to just like do, like go into motivational speaking. Of course, like having my own label. You know what I'm saying? Like potentially end up managing other artists. You know, it's a lot of other little things I want to do, but as far as like with the music, yeah, that's what I want to do next.
All right, so anything else you want to say before we close it out?
Man, Same 24 out. Go check that shit out. It's on all platforms, all music platforms. EP will be dropping real soon. It's gonna be barbecue and Mildew. You can follow me on IG at Luze Skrew _2, single letter U. Same thing for my YouTube. Yeah, man. Obviously, Gang Entertainment. We getting it like ain't no nigga got me, cause I know ain't no nigga got me.